Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the fucking vlog, season 2.
Welcome to the vlog.
Monday morning, we woke up and Turner made me breakfast together. I had eggs and toast, and then once we were ready to go, we took a really nice walk in Mundy Park. We went around 4.5 kilometers, and then after that, it was time for me to go home, so I took the SkyTrain. Okay, I just got home, but I gotta go back out again to do some grocery shopping. I'm really well rested. I got almost 11 hours of sleep last night, but my body just feels really tired in general right now, so I'm kind of excited to be able to just sit down and relax for a bit once the shopping's over. I saw a really cute cat before going grocery shopping, and I did that. It was quite a beautiful day. Once I got back, I finally got to relax a little bit before we went skiing, and I actually drove all the way there, and my mom came with us this time, which was really cool. We had a good ski overall, and the sun was looking so beautiful. It like really illuminated the snow with like a pink glow. It was so pretty. Once we got home, we had pizza, of course, and everything turned out very tasty. I was definitely tired when we got home and was ready to rest, and the next day I woke up and I made myself breakfast before doing some interview prep. Then I got to go meet up with Silk. I took the bus to get there, and I saw Blue for the first time in a while. She's so cute.
Scared to death right now, honestly.
Silk let me try her Dyson hair wrap, and that was interesting. We got lunch together, walked around before she had to go back to work. Then I went to my grandparents' house and I helped my grandfather pick up his new phone from the Apple store, and afterwards it was really sunny, so we did a little bit of shopping together and he got a new flannel. Then I worked out with Angela and George before going to a dance class with Courtney. That was really fun. We tried to film ourselves, but someone stood in front of us for one of the videos that we took, so we each filmed each other separately. Okay, this dance class was a little bit harder than the other ones I'd taken, only because I am not strong with hip-hop, and I feel like you need to have like a lot of confidence and a lot of just comfortability in your movements to really excel in it. And I feel like sometimes when I watch myself dance, I have like a lot of stunted what's the word? Like I don't fully go through the movement. I stunt myself in certain parts, and it kind of just ends up looking really stiff at some points, which is the opposite of what you want from hip-hop. I think in general both of us did really good, considering that like we both probably excel better in contemporary. Yeah, I love watching Courtney dance. I feel like she moves with a lot more ease than I do. I made myself dinner when I got home and did a little bit of interview prep, and then the next day I worked out early with George. That was really fun, and then we got a coffee together afterwards. Once I got home, I did a little bit of work from school and did a face mask. I have been doing some SQL for a while to study for my interview, and I'm thinking it's time for me to take a break. I'm feeling kind of dirty. I'm gonna clean up by taking a bath and reading a book. Maybe I'll light some candles in the bath and have an actual relaxing time, so very excited for that. The bath was definitely really relaxing, and I enjoyed just having that time to myself. Then I did a FaceTime call with Tammy, and then Turner came over. We went for a quick walk before going to my grandparents for dinner. We had such a lovely meal. Then me and Turner took a cold walk up to George's house, and we all hung out there for a little bit. That was super fun. It was even snowing when we left George's, and I wasn't very impressed with it, but when we got off the bus and walked back to the apartment, it was kind of pretty and kind of a vibe, so I can't hate it too much. And once we got home, I made Turner some pasta. And the next day it was time for him to go, and I rode on the bike for a little bit before taking a shower and just getting ready to go. I was meeting up with Isa because it was our last hangout before she left for Australia. We went for Yolks for breakfast, and then we just walked around Main Street for a little bit, and we went to a coffee store and got some coffee, obviously, and then I studied for a couple hours before meeting up with Ruth for dinner, and that was really fun. We got some food at Duce, and then we also walked for a little bit to get to Ernest, and that was pretty yummy. I was really happy with my day, and then I took the SkyTrain home. I had a big day of walking today. That was fun. I also got some interview prep. It's 10:30 now, so I'm just gonna head on to bed. I'm gonna be waking up early tomorrow because my interview is at 7, so I definitely want to get up so I can do some last minute revision before I do it. I don't feel nervous for it at all, which is a good thing. I think that means that I'll be able to talk normally and not have a shaky voice. 8 minutes into my interview and I'm starting to feel a little bit of the nervousness, but hopefully everything will go well. So my interview went super well and I'm so happy about it. I think me and the guy I interviewed with had a really great conversation. It was really interesting. Yeah, I think the company's doing some exciting stuff. Obviously I'll share like who it is if I get the job. I'm just so happy that went well, and even if I don't get the job, the interviewer was just saying like we'll keep your resume on file, because he was just saying that one of the people they interviewed in end of 2019, he kind of kept his resume on file and then reached out to him later. Since I don't need the job for a while, like it's nice to just get this interview experience even if I don't get the job. So yay, I'm very happy right now. To celebrate doing well in my interview, me and George met up with coffee, and then I went to my grandparents' house to help set up the SIM card on my grandfather's phone. That was really nice. Then I went to the gym. Just walking over right now to meet some friends. We're going to an escape room thing. It should be fun. I plan on walking there. It's very cold, but obviously it's sunny, so gotta take advantage of this good weather. I've decided I really want to start rereading this book called Big Friendships. I read it in the summer of 2020 and I loved it then. But I think I'll appreciate it more now, because I don't know, when I read it, I don't think I had really changed the way I thought about friendship at all. And I've definitely have a new perspective on things right now. So I think it'll be a really interesting read, because, you know, in the book, it's kind of this narrative of two women who have been friends over several years, and it's about how they become close and how they stretch apart, and eventually these two friends do have like a bigger conflict where at one point they kind of feel uncertain about whether or not they're going to stay friends, and ultimately they end up being friends again because, you know, they wrote this book together. But I really feel like I want to reread it and try to see like some of the things that they talk about, because another huge part of the book, there's like two corgis ahead of me. Another part of the book is like how they live in different cities. So I don't know, I'm really intrigued to read it again and to see what my new perspective is. So it's not actually an escape room, I later realized. It's like they give you a list of clues and you have to go around Gastown and kind of match up certain things they say in the book to figure out who killed the guy. And we ended up solving it, and that was really fun, and it was fun for everyone else to see Gastown. And then we all went for sushi, and Turner got to meet my friends, and then in the evening we went to a game night at Kieran's house, and that was really fun. We played this kind of
You winning?
Am I winning? I'm doing okay.
The next day it was time for me to go to a ballet class for the first time in a couple of years. It was really fun. I didn't film anything because there's not really that much to film in a ballet class. And then I went to my grandparents for lunch, and that was cool. I had a nice nap there. We all relaxed for a little bit before I went to go paintballing, and the traffic was absolutely horrible downtown. I took the SkyTrain, and the moment we got there, I got really nervous, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. As I'm here, I kind of regret doing this. There's just a lot going on, a lot of shooting, a lot of like running away, and I kind of hid the whole time. I was pretty exhausted when I got home and just immediately jumped into bed. I'm so happy to be home. I washed my face, and now I'm just gonna get into bed and relax all night. I'm so excited to do nothing. I'm so sleepy. No, I'm not even sleepy. I'm just tired. Paintball was fun, but also kind of terrifying and painful. I don't think it's my cup of tea. I'm happy to be home. Went to bed feeling relaxed, and the next day I woke up and did some editing and cleaned my room a little. My room still doesn't look clean, but it's a lot cleaner than it was before, so that was a good thing. Rain has stopped momentarily, so I'm going to use this opportunity to go shopping. This is just going to be a chill day. I don't want to do anything that involves stress. I'm also excited for the Euphoria premiere. It's a season finale, so I'm excited to see what happens. And also Molly's coming over for dinner, so it'll be nice to hear about her Toronto trip. I went and got all the groceries, and then afterwards I went to my therapy appointment, and then since Molly was very close, I decided to pick her up, and we walked down to my grandparents from her house together, and she got to visit them and tell them about her trip. And then we got home, had dinner together, which was super tasty, and then I watched the Euphoria epi. Of course, I did some editing. The Euphoria episode was interesting. There's some sad parts to it. And I'm sad that it's over in the sense where it was kind of fun to have something to do like this on Sundays. I have to go back to school tomorrow, which I'm not excited about. I'm kind of in a bit of a bad mood right now. I don't think it's for any particular reason, maybe hormonal. I just feel like really irritable, so I'm sorry, I have nothing like super positive to say. I don't particularly enjoy feeling this way. Maybe I'm just like pissed off I have to wake up early and go to school again tomorrow, but I usually am like fine about going back to school. Usually have a bit of a better attitude, so I don't really know what's up with me right now, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you next week.